Hello everyone, here's Riley on another video of Riley Plays. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about 10 Create a Sim features I would like to see in The Sims 5. I've already made 2 lists on features I would like to see in the next installment of the Sims series, but I thought the area of character creation necessitated its own category. For some, building is all they do. Others simply want to play the game, completing as many of the aspirations and befriending as many other Sims as they can. Then there are those of us who are obsessed with the characters themselves. We use mods to give them height or new hair colors, spend hours downloading virtual clothes online and crafting elaborate backstories. Even the length of our Sims' noses are important to us. With both improvements and losses in the 4th game, it's only natural that I have a wish list for the 5th title. Number 1 are the hair options. EA's hairs have improved over the years, but you're required to buy numerous expansion and stuff packs to acquire them. Even with several expansion hairs at my disposal, I find myself turning to mods to find the type of hair I like, wavy, long, and with bangs. The ability to craft your own hairstyles would be a boon to the series. What if you could change the length of your hair, as well as the type, straight, wavy, curly, or kinky? What if you could add or remove different bang types? The ability to dye different parts of your hair, as seen in Sims 3, any color you wanted, including roots, tips, or even streaks, would be feasible. Even throwing color down wherever, as seen in the Sims 4 Pet system, should be possible. At that point, you could have someone with rainbow hair. For more complicated styles, such as braids, buzz cuts, or accessorized updos, default hairs could still be provided, but even some of these should include the option to add bangs, straight, fringe, uneven fringe, or side swept, as well as dyes and the types such as curly and kinky and straight and wavy and so on. Number 2, clothing customization. To the same end, the ability to edit the game's clothes would excite those of us who've become addicted to Animal Crossing's latest Pro Design option. Outfits would have a remove sleeve option, or the ability to make them long or short. Hoodies could be toggled so that Sims could choose to wear them up or down. Skirts or dresses could be made short, medium, or long, and designs could be asymmetrical. Patterns could be added to less complex outfits using a stamp tool, similar to what was developed for pets. T-shirts could have stripes, polka dots, or chevron patterns added. More skilled Simmers could even draw their own illustrations onto clothes. Number 3, accessories and additional categories. In The Sims 4, you can have hats and necklaces, but not tiaras and scarves. More accessories should be given their own categories, allowing you to add kerchiefs, woolly scarves, tiaras, headbands, or bows to your Sim, in addition to everything else. Some accessories could be added to other clothes, such as a belt option you can use to add color to any of the game's pants. All of the shirts would include a tie category. Purses and backpacks could be added to the game, independent of whatever outfit your Sim was wearing, as well as more slots for rings and earrings. Jackets and t-shirts might even be made separate, allowing your Sim to don their favorite hoodie, whatever their outfit for the day. There could be capes, shawls, masks. More categories would make for some fun combinations, and perhaps more notoriously ugly townies. Number 4. This is one of the biggest categories for me, and one which I hope they could even address in The Sims 4. This is the color wheel for skin, hair, and eyes. The Sims 3 featured a color wheel for both hair and eyes, which was missed in The Sims 4. Gone are the days when you could give your sim dark purple hair and blood red eyes without the use of mods. What Sims 3 didn't do was include a color wheel for skin, though the options given through expansions over time gave a close approximation, and there was still a slider, which was very nearly as good. The types of Sims you would make in The Sims 5 with a color wheel would be endless. In addition to making them all resemble anime characters with purple eyes and pastel pink hair, the ability to choose any skin color would enable the creation of characters like Gamora or Thanos. You could make a town full of Simpsons type characters if you wanted to. Having free reign over skin tones would also allow players to tweak any EA skin tones they weren't happy with. You'd be able to add more red to the tones, darken them, or simply make them appear less washed out. There should be an option to add undertones, and this is the most important thing needed with a color wheel is diverse skin tones. You should be able to make any skin tone, whether it's unrealistic or something that is necessary to represent yourself in the game. Number 5, height slider. It's understandable why a height slider hasn't been implemented, given the strain it would put on animations. While I won't be too upset if this is too difficult to add, there's no denying that it greatly diversifies characters. A tall character stands out from a short one, leading to cute but awkward couples of drastically varying heights, as well as making the world more realistic. At the very least, there should be a notable height difference between teens and adults whom I can't tell apart. Number 6, sex and gender. The Sims 4 added great options for sex and gender when they enabled unisex clothes and the ability to make transgender Sims. It was the first game I saw that enabled that level of control, and I hope to see an improved version of the system in The Sims 5. Still absent are more gender categories. In addition to male and female identities, there should also be a non-binary option. In-game, depending on what you choose, your Sims would then be addressed as he, she, or they. Having body types that sat more on the spectrum could open up the character creator too. Adding a third body slider that would tend towards masculine or feminine without being strictly one or the other, unless you chose to sit at either extreme. Masculine or feminine attributes, such as breasts, could be added independent of the body type, and all clothes and hairs would remain available to all Sims. Number 7. Personality quirks. Some of these aspects might feel more like grocery shop lists to some people, but I found they added to my Sims. The Sims 3 allowed you to choose your Sim's favorite food, favorite color, and favorite music. In The Sims 2, you could choose your turn-ons and turn-offs, such as hair color or body type. The Sims 3 also introduced a biography section where you could type out your Sim's backstory and any additional details you wanted to include. While these attributes mostly contributed to generating moodlets, they could be made more integral to the game. Sims could experience increased happiness wearing their favorite color or seeing it in a room. Sims could write higher quality songs in their preferred genre. Socials could be opened around these traits, with Sims finding friendships easier to build after discovering that they shared one or more. The turn-on and turn-off system could be extended to all levels of attraction. A Sim's sexual orientation could be defined, offering straight, gay, bisexual, or pansexual as options. No more having your female Sim chatting up Brent or Brant when you're not looking. Number 8. More traits. The ability to choose only 3 traits for adult Sims has never felt sufficient. Even 5 traits don't feel like enough for more complex characters. The option to have 5 traits by default, and then to unlock more default traits through the reward store using a potion would be welcome. The inclusion of more options would be great too. Who doesn't want a sarcastic trait? Number 8, disabilities. There are dozens of disabilities in the real world, making the inclusion of them all impossible. However, more common disabilities, such as having a bionic leg or being relegated to a wheelchair, should be represented. Elderly Sims should have the option of needing canes or walkers. More complex disabilities, such as being deaf, mute, or blind, would be difficult to add, owing to the array of socials, such as sign language, that would need to be added. However, if such disabilities could be included, the game would be even more inclusive than it is. At the very least, wheelchairs and prosthetic limbs should be doable. There's some hope that even Sims 4 could receive such features. Number 9. More tattoo options. As someone who's a tattoo enthusiast in real life, I find the game selection disappointing. Moreover, I miss the versatility offered by the Sims 3 system, which allowed you to edit the size, colors, and placement of the tattoo. There need to be more tattoos, particularly with each pack. They should follow the typical categories: tribal, new school, traditional, Japanese, and more, with some funkier pieces thrown in. Tattoos shouldn't be limited by slots either, meaning that you should be able to have 10 different designs on one leg if you choose. More skilled simmers should be given the option to draw their own designs and then share those designs with others on the gallery. A sim could have their name or a portrait of their significant other into their skin, with wonderful or disastrous results. Number 10, save an outfit. This final feature is more about convenience than anything. Have a fashionista sim for whom 5 outfit slots aren't enough? Plan to create an asylum or group in which a single uniform is needed? Wish to transfer the same outfit to another outfit category? This feature would allow you to save an outfit. You can already save Sims and houses to the library, and the third closet category could save hours of sifting through clothes in order to recreate a look. These looks could be uploaded to the gallery. With the other features I mentioned, color wheels, hair manipulation, dyes, and stamps, outfits, along with their matching hairstyles, could be accessed effortlessly and shared with the community. Shirts with detailed illustrations or zanier dye jobs could be uploaded and accessed by others, thereby removing the need for simpler mods and the barrier they present for those who want to keep their game custom content free. There are more features, most of them small, that I would love, but these 10 cover what I would like to see. It goes without saying that I want to see other aspects, such as the click and drag tool and the 2 body sliders given further freedom, but if even a color wheel is added, I'll be enthused. It also goes without saying that some of these should be addressed in the 4th game. Skin tones need to be reworked. I would hope that adding dozens more swatches would be enough, because the color wheel might be complicated, but I don't know. It would be great if there could be a color wheel, not necessarily for the furniture in Sims 4, but for the hair, the skin, and the eyes. I think that would be doable without affecting performance too much. Thank you for listening, and happy simming.